Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Today we were talking about ways to stay youthful and feeling youthful. I mean, all of the in-betweens. I know a lot of us feel like we're aging a lot faster than we should. And I'm joined by the beautiful Dr. Cassidy Hinojosa with Coastal Cosmetics. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you. Now, of course, I have to make a joke and ask, since it is Shark Week, say somebody were to get bit by a shark or injured, can they come see you and maybe get some help?
Yes, happy to see them anytime. But if it's really bad, I'd recommend going to the ER first.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing that you can't do, of course. Now, of course, sharks age, I mean, gracefully. They live for hundreds of years, and they don't have the problems that we deal with. So what treatments do you provide to make our skin look more youthful, and what can we do to stay youthful?
Yes, so I think you hit the nail on the head with skin. And really, when we talk about aging gracefully, I'd say at any stage of life, it's all about your skincare and taking care of your skin. Especially down here in South Texas with sun protection, that's huge. I think, you know, I know that being tan is in, but I would argue that pale is pretty, and really protecting your skin goes so far in helping with aging and aging gracefully.
Absolutely. So what advice do you have for those that are very hard-headed like myself? I am someone who puts tanning oil on. That's definitely a no-no, right? What advice do you have for those who are constantly out in the sun?
I would just say make sure you're putting on some sort of SPF protection. I think for us ladies it's a lot easier because now a lot of our makeup has SPF in it. So if you don't like a moisturizer with an SPF, maybe get a powder with an SPF or just something that you're getting a little bit of sun protection during the day. Like I said, I think being in South Texas, it's hard. You can't avoid the sun. And I mean, I like to be outside too, but putting on a little bit of sunscreen really goes a long way.
I certainly agree. I mean, even just walking to your car, going to the store, I mean, being out in the sun just for 2 minutes, I feel like can really affect our skin. So if we do have some skin or sun damage or any type of damage that we're dealing with, what can you do to help?
Yes, I see patients in my office all the time for talking about skincare needs with using a medical grade skincare product. On the flip side, I'm also unfortunately seeing a lot of skin cancers and things like that. So you know, I think if you definitely have a lesion that you're concerned about from being in the sun, you want to get that checked out. But following up with a good skincare product and regimen, I think is very important.
So what are some products that you recommend? I mean, sometimes we have sensitive skin and then we kind of have our breakouts in between if we use the wrong products. What would you recommend?
I'd recommend starting off with kind of a gentle cleanser, something that's not going to be too irritating to the skin. I sell a medical grade skincare product. I think that it's really worth the investment when you're talking about your skincare needs, and it kind of covers from all bases. So acne prone or sensitive skin, areas of hyperpigmentation, or for anti-aging. I think a good product for anti-aging is using something like a retinol product, like Retin-A is a big one, and so finding something like that can really help.
Well, I am locked in here because I'm taking notes. This is something that I definitely need and something we all need here in the Coastal Bend to stay youthful, feel youthful, and of course, we don't like any skin damage, so let's please take this advice. And where can people go for more information to schedule an appointment or consultation with you?
Yes, absolutely. Feel free to give our office a call at 361-402-9819, or you can visit us online at www.hinojosaplasticsurgery.com.
Thank you, Dr. Cassidy. Always a pleasure, and she looks beautiful and colorful. I always love your outfits when you come in.
Thank you.